So one of the things I tell people when you're in self-quarantine, if you're alone, instead of watching the Netflix, start meditating, start doing the Wim Hof breathing technique to work on your anxiety that was probably there before. Second thing you need to do, which is super, super important, is to be honest with yourself. People, come on, be honest. Were you really doing the things that you thought you were doing? Or were you really talking about the things that you wanted to do? Because talk was replacing action. And that's what a lot of people have done. If Nike had an ad for the majority of American males in the US and all over the world, their ad would be just think it. It would be a bunch of guys sitting around mentally masturbating, staring at a girl going, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right thing to say is. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the right, it's like a bunch of monkeys. And in reality, I've got a simple phrase, and this is something I'll give to everybody. It's called see it, say it, listen. You see what they're doing, you make a comment on it, then you listen to their response, and then you have a conversation. See it, say it, listen. That's how I really live my life. So when you're in this lockdown mode, it's time to take inventory. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you really missing the people that you were missing in your last life? Or you're really just missing the idea that you actually have the freedom to miss the things that you weren't really doing in the first place? And then when the freedom comes again, actually do it. Set up an action plan. Listen to all the programs that you've downloaded. Download a few more programs. Actually write out action steps. And here on my lock screen is, I'd rather be well done than well said. Tom Brady quote, when he signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week, I'd rather be well done than well said. Too many people are well said. So look at the inventory and ask yourself, are you bullshitting yourself? Because when we come out of this, and we will eventually come out of it, just like we came out of 9/11, just like we came out of other things, right? When we come out of something, our memory tends to forget where we were, and we go back to being who we were. So one of the things is to write the future version of yourself. Right now you're cooped up, write a future version of who you are, what you want to be, and where you want to go. That's a really good step. But man, self-honesty is so important right now, and don't give up on coaching. I'm sure, people are like, hey, I'm going to coach with you when things get better. No, this is the time to really coach. This is the time to dig into the psyche and the excuses that are holding you back and the childhood blocks. I mean, man, we all got them. And this is a great time to explore. So that's some advice. I could keep going, but man, I know you've got some stuff to add.
No, I mean, I think that's great. I think right now is the time to reflect on ourselves, and I also, I kind of like how you call people out on their bullshit there, because I think too that there's some people out there who are thinking, I really was going to do it this time, but really they probably were going to be stuck at home and not taking action, And so, yeah, I just like that this is a time to really reflect and here's what I don't want. I don't want people to plan too much, okay? Because this is what we all do. This is like the New Year's resolution plan. They go, okay, New Year's is coming up. It's 4 weeks away. And then they prep and they go, I'm going to do this, and they pack like this list full of goals and things that are just completely, it's too much. And then January 1st comes along and they blow it all and it doesn't work out, right? They didn't plan properly and they overplanned. I feel like that this is a potential mistake now is okay. I'm going to plan and do all these things. And because the quarantine is going to be up and social distancing will eventually be over. And once that's over, boom, and I'm going to plan and do all these things. That's, I think, to me, the planning, and there's some planning that is okay to do. That's fine. But over planning is being well said, not well done. Right? So I like what you're saying. What are the actual action steps we can do today? Yes, we can't go up and talk to girls today, but what can we do?
We can. No. Yes, we can.
What do you got for us?
Are you kidding me? This doesn't stop. Life doesn't stop. I mean, I am like...
Well, how are you going to talk to girls at the grocery store?
6 feet away. That's how most of these guys are anyway. I've coached boot camps for 25 years, and most guys need a megaphone to be heard anyway because they're always 6 feet away. Conversation to me is an arm length away, right? With most of these guys, they've already practiced 6 feet away. I'm telling you, Tripp, the social distancing has been perfected by human beings. This is not a new thing.
So you say open anyways. 6
Oh,
feet away.
absolutely open anyways. I mean, this is how they are anyway.
I love it.
You guys have been practicing social distancing your whole life. You were given permission because this fucking dumbass device called the iTard, okay, which is the narcissistic phone. It's the iPhone. It's my phone. Oh, it's my phone. You've been living in this phone and living in this virtual world. Oh, I'm going now. Living in this virtual world for so long, you're all just BSing yourself. So now's a great time. In fear, it's a great time to get over fear because you recognize them. So I'll go to the market and I'll see somebody, right? And they'll say sorry. And I'll be like, wow, it took the coronavirus for us to talk to one another. Isn't that funny? And we'll get into this great conversation where somebody's looking and there's nothing to eat. And like, you can see them scanning, right? And I go, I'll flip you for that can of sardines because I know you don't want it and I know I don't want it. There's a million things. You can have great 6 feet away conversations because everybody is thinking the same thing. And that's what bonding is. You can go on a walk or I'll go on a hike. Everybody was friendly on the hike. People would look at me and go, hey, how you doing? How you holding up? What's going on? Well, great 6 feet away conversations. You guys are perfect at that because your body language sucks ass and you've been 6 feet away from people the entire time anyway. It's the number one thing when I coach somebody is get closer. She won't bite. So now you actually can because you all have something, and this is a great thing for you guys to practice, see it, say it. Because you realize you don't need to talk to women like they're aliens. You just need to bond over a common thing that's going on. You all have this common thing going on. It's called fear. It's called panic. It's called isolation. It's called fighting for toilet paper. I've used the toilet paper routine so many times. Everybody, I go to the store and there's no toilet paper and I look and I'll be like, oh, once again, now I know why Americans need toilet paper because they're not buying the fresh food because I can go pick up salmon and spinach and everything else. They're fighting over chips. So of course they need toilet paper because they're all just going to have diarrhea 24/7 and they need 100 rolls of toilet paper in their house to clean up the mess that the chips are going to give their stomach. And I mean, I literally have said that. And I've had people laugh and crack up and we started laughing and go, yeah, people don't understand. And then we get into a conversation about your immune system. If you eat all this crap, your immune system will go lower. So it's like people don't even get that and even understand it. And like, these are conversations that were random conversations had. So you don't need to wait. Waiting is what you've done your whole life. That's all you've done is wait. You've mentally masturbated your life away. So now go out. Practice social distancing and go and talk to people. People are way more friendly than you appear because they're also going cuckoo in their house.
Yeah.
They're nuts. Yeah. There's a limit to how much the cats or the dogs or the fish or the lizards or the walls can talk back to them. You may not be able to go out with them on a date right now, but you can say, hey, I think you're awesome. Why don't we, it's like, it'd be great to why don't we just connect and just text each other. That way when we're both sitting at home, staring at the walls, we can just have a conversation.